Is all our company here?
He were best to call them generally man by man according to the script.
Here is the score of every man's name, which is thought fit through all accents to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so go to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work. And Mary, now good Peter Quince, call forth the actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are Zhejiang for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover? Or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Achilles really, or a pot to tear a cat in, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and fibrous cars shall shun from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was not taken. Now name the rest of the players. This is Achilles' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender. Here, Peter Quince. Flute, you must take Thisbe on you. What is Thisbe? A wandering knight? It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe. Oh, Pyramus, my lover dear, my Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you, Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug, the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here's a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but drawing.
Let me play the line too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would frighten the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, if you should frighten the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you until any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts. And I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There will we rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of properties, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak, we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings. Are we all met?
Pat, pat. And here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Queens,
What says thou, Bully Button?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By a larking, a parlous fear. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make 2 more, let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion? I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in. God shield us! A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wild fowl than a lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, he must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through things thus, or to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. And there indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly, he is Snug the joiner.
Well, it shall be so. And there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a war. What say you, Bottom?
Somebody or other must prevent war, and let him have some plaster, or some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify war. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue. If we offend, it is with our good will. That you should think we come not to offend, but with good will, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is, or for your delight, we are not here. That you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let line, moonshine, war, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain. In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone does show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and this, the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night which feels so black! Oh, night which ever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. Oh, wicked war, through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the war. You shall see it well for pet, as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
Oh, war! For often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Oh. With lemon hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Oh, Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lemander am I trusting still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Not Shafalus to Procrus was so true.
And Shafalus to Procrus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the whole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's whole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninnis to meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, war, my part discharged so, and being done, that squall, away let's go.
This is old Minnie's tune. Where's my love?
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trusted to take off truest this base sight. But stay, oh spite of murk, oh night, what dreadful doe is here? I still see, how can it be, oh dainty duck, oh dear, thy mental good? What state was blood? Approach, ye furious fail, oh fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quail. Wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion vile is here deflowered, my dear, which is, no, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come tears, come foamed, out sought and wound, the pep of Pyramus, I that left pep, where hot doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead? Now am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose the light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die. 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 Die.
Asleep, my love? What dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb. Dead, a tube must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks,